Hello everyone and welcome back. Welcome back to Little Ent Devlogs. This is episode 2. I have quite a bit of updates that I need to show you. The whole screen has been changed and I have implemented the sound mechanic sliders that also saves, and at the same time they can be controlled with the controller as well, so everything is working as intended. A background has been changed and multiple layers have been introduced to this game, and at the same time I have created a cursor, and that's pretty much it for this menu screen. So there's settings work, the player can quit the game, and now we're going to hit the play button. Even though I tried to reset, but apparently I need to delete some files somewhere else so it could be reset completely. So I'm just going to click reset here. This reset button basically resets level progress. If you wish to restart the whole game, if you go next pages, empty buttons. Overall, I would say that the menu screen is complete. I don't really need to add anything in here anymore. It's pretty much just start working on the game itself and on the scenes, because everything is here set. So I'm going to hit first level, and this is what I've got so far. So before I start explaining things, I'm just going to remind that the whole purpose of this game is to walk around the map and paint these tiles, or just make them grow out with the grass. And of course, puzzle part will be to use all these interactables to unlock the paths to reach other tiles. So I still have this ladder mechanic, I still have these interactable routes, and this is the new thing that I have added, a crate interactable. So let me just open this part. Yep, I added some sounds as well into this game. So let's just go back to the crate soil, which will be this very big patch, and it will have these brownish orange sparkles, and if I'll just interact with it, a crate will spawn, which player will be able to push around, jump on top of it, but I just pushed it in here for some reason. But if you will push it into the corner, well, that's it, you lost it pretty much. That crate idea is very general crate that most platformers have, and it will be used for higher climbing places or other features that I haven't come up with yet. The crate is very interesting, pretty satisfying, how it grows out and pops from the plant, and it doesn't get stuck on the player or other objects as well. So the next feature is this one, this collectible. Let me just show you what it is. This type of a seed will be planted on the corners or the edges where it has the exit on the side, as you can see slightly below there. And if I'll just plant this thing here, boom, a platform will spawn. So instead of having some kind of a dirt platforms, boring platforms, I decided to create a plant-based platform that grows out, and I think I did a pretty cool job. And of course the player gets pushed out if the player gets rammed into a wall like that. And the player also can hang on the platform, climb it, and of course it will require some special careful placements, because even though the player can be squished into the ground right here in this position, I tested this many times, player simply just gets pushed out from the ground, so it's not a big issue. And that's pretty much it for all the interactable mechanics. Now I'm just going to finish these tiles and return back to the front area, and I'm going to show you what this gate all about, or the wooden, yeah, whatever you want to call it. So as you can see at the top, there are 3 unlit green objects, and there are these 9 tiles with some roots. So that was my basic attempt of communicating that these rooted tiles are somehow connected with this door. It is a very simple puzzle, and the way it works is basically this door tells how many tiles one group should have active in each section. So basically there are 3 sections. Each section holds either 0, 1, 2 or 3 tile requirements. And it is completely randomized, which I will demonstrate a little bit later, but I'm just going to show you what will happen and how to open it. Goal will be just to step on the correct tiles and the sound will play out, and as you can see, one light orb will lit up, and if you will do this correctly, the door will open. And I just want to demonstrate you with the crate as well, so that the crate is not broken completely. But the thing is that about this door, it still is active, because if you will step on the tile and ruin the code, the gate will close, the orb slots will lose its color and it will become blank, indicating that door is forever closed. Now, idea for this puzzle would be you activate this part here and don't step on these tiles and then go through that level, complete the right side and return back here to complete these tiles, and the level will be complete. So that's the whole idea with backtracking type of a deal. And if I'll go collect the leaf, the level is complete. The next button is still not hold any other scenes. All we can do is to quit this level, or maybe I should add some kind of a reset button here as well, so if the players want to replay this whole level. But other than that, if I'm going back to the menu, I have set that level on 49, so as you can see all the levels have been unlocked. So I'm going to return back to the main this dev scene, and as you can see already the door has a different code, and if I keep resetting, the door will continue having a different pattern required. And funnily enough, since the code is random, there is a chance that you might get all slots empty, meaning that all these tiles should be not interacted with. But I did so many resets, I still haven't got... Oh, there you go, there you go. It's a very rare chance that you will get it. But if you will decide to step on this tile, the whole thing will be ruined. I guess this part will require you to pay a little bit of attention, because other than that you will have to reset the game, the level. So it is quite a cool puzzle part that me and my friend designed. The great part about this puzzle, the way how I coded it, it's very flexible, so I can even set like 5 tiles to it. Or I can create a horizontal door which will require a specific pattern to be activated. For example, 1 0 1 1 0, so that would mean that 3 tiles need to be activated, but in very specific order. Mechanic. And it closes if the pattern gets ruined. So that's a very interesting part about this mechanic. From the previous video I mentioned that I will have to do quite a bit of fixing, and I managed to fix them. So when the player jumps down, there is no pause glitch in the air. I have reanimated the walk animation. It looks a lot better and the character doesn't look broken. And I changed the crouch animation as well. I made the player crouch down, and once the player starts moving, it rolls. It does move slightly faster than the walk speed, so it will be less annoying, because some games have the crouch to set on like very slow speed. And yeah, I added quite a bit of particles as well to some places to visually improve the feel of the game. And that's the whole game so far. Quite a bit of sounds have been added that doesn't feel annoying, like the wood cracking for the bark, and the popping, the activation of the tile, and then ruining it. So I decided to add the sharp sound, so basically that it would indicate that player ruined code and the door is basically closed. And of course I increased the amount of UIs. These will be slightly confusing, but it really depends on the level design at this point, because I can't just put one interactable in the scene and players will basically learn the shape. And that's what I tried to do with the icons as well. Platformers are basically like the T-shape type of a object. The box is obviously square with a cross pattern, and as the seed has these leaves that grow out. If the level design will be done correctly, there will be no issues and the players will learn what goes where and how to do it. I really like this whole theme, how a player has to grow everything out to have access to places. And that's pretty much it for now. So what's coming next? So I will try to implement a little bit more of the puzzles. So I still have to create this door that I was talking about, binary related code, tile pattern, I guess. Any feedback or suggestions are welcome in the comments, and I will probably try to come up with some more mechanics, because this game is turning out to be even more interesting. And I really got invested into it after reading all of your comments. So I do appreciate all the words that you said about this game. That really made me motivated and become even more invested into this game. And once I get something more interesting added into this game, I will let you know. So this is Little Ent Devlog 2. My name is Elliot Greenwood. Thank you for watching this and supporting me on my independent game development path. And I'll see you in the next devlog.